Okay, mic check, mic is checked. Right, hello everybody. I am here at San Marcos, Texas, as it says on the sign right there, at the 2023 IPMS Nationals. This is International Plastic Modelers Society. And so these are all scale plastic modelers. This is a huge show, happens every year, hosted by, in part by the International Plastic Modelers Society and a local plastic modelers club that's also affiliated with the International Plastic Modelers Society. So anyways, it's sort of in my backyard this year in San Marcos, Texas. I don't live in San Marcos, but it's within an easy drive from where I do live, and I couldn't pass up the opportunity. I've been to one Nationals, IPMS Nationals before, and I had a great time, a great experience. And so when there was one literally in my back door almost, I couldn't resist the chance to come by and take a look and do some stuff. So I thought I'd give you guys a quick look through and see what you can expect if you like to do plastic models or just have a curious about it. This is a really neat event, and because it has both it's a competition for scale modelers, but there's also vendors here. There's seminars, there's speeches. There are also manufacturers actually who come here. It's hosted by Tamiya. So Tamiya is actually, how can I do this? I can do it. Yeah, here we go, point to it. Tamiya is here with a nice booth of stuff, and a few other manufacturers, even some from Europe and Japan and all over the place. So it's really neat. So without any further ado, hi guys, thanks for joining in. And let's go take a look through real quick, and I'll show you just what you can expect to see at a Plastic Models National Convention. As soon as I swap cameras here. Abbas, how you doing, Abbas? Adam, how you doing, Adam, I can't speak, it's morning. So I'm going to walk in the doors here and we'll go through, hello, there we go. So through these double doors here, we're going to come in. Sorry, it's also hot out there. Man, is it hot. So first off, it is busy. This is Thursday morning and there's already a line at the registration here. You can sort of see the registration, and there's a line of people. Well, it's gone down a little bit, but there's still quite a bit of people there. So I'm going to go just walk through a few places here. I think there's several vendor rooms. I'm just going to go into one. More part of the registration. Lots of paraphernalia, and it's really busy here. Welcome to IPMS. You can join IPMS here as well if you want to join. They have a monthly magazine. Here's where people have come from. The put a pin. There's a gentleman here who's about to put a pin somewhere, if you can find one. And he's coming from, survey says, wait, is that Louisiana or Texas? Oh, Louisiana, okay, right on the line. And also from around the world. You can see there's a few people from Europe, Asia, Australia. I heard some British accents here today or yesterday, South America. So this is a very much international event. So I'm going to walk in. This is one of the vendor rooms. So you walk in and it is really large. I'll see if I can get a view up. So there's lots and lots of stuff, both new and used. You can find some really rare stuff like these helicopters and this pup here, some extremely rare stuff from the 50s, plastic models, and of course more modern stuff. So there's F4s, some books, literature. I found a really, really neat book I'll talk about at some future time. More, we got relatively local hobby shop. G&G from Houston is here with some stuff. Yeah, so I'll just take a quick swing around here. Decals, believe it or not, I've actually bought a bunch of decals here from unusual paint schemes. One of the neat things about an event like this is even if you're not into plastic models, but you're into RC models, you can find some really, really good reference material here. In decals, like to do is take decals and scan them, scale them up, and use them on my RC airplane. Look at this, I don't know, big seaplane. So if you're looking for unusual schemes, I'll show you in a minute into the modeler's room. Just show you rows and rows. And this is just one of the dealer rooms. There's 3 technically dealer rooms here. I think this is the largest of them, but you see there's a lot of stuff. What's neat is Tamiya is here, and they're showing off some built kits and some newer kits on display. Various stuff. This is neat, an F-35 on a display. I think this is one of the newer kits, 1/48 scale. And yesterday they were giving out free t-shirts. I think they're all out now. I picked up a t-shirt from them. A company called LSG Hobby has some interesting stuff. You want a model missile launcher? There you go. Looks like large scale. And it's going to pass through here a little bit. Just want to give a taste of what's here. Tools, if you like tools. This gentleman has all kinds of neat tools. Scribers, panel line thingamajiggies, little meter box. That's kind of neat. I might have to pick one of those up. I mentioned this international event here. We have Zukimori. Zukimori is from Japan. These guys came all the way from Japan and showing off their stuff. I have this kit myself actually. And this is a really neat company. I'll show you some of their kits. Some really highly detailed scale subjects. And here we go. Here's some on display. And what's neat is many of their kits can be displayed without the skin. So here's a Horton bomber. You can build it with or without the skin on it, which is really neat. And a lot of their models have removable panels. You can take engine details, cockpit details, and so forth. There's a Shinden, a smaller scale Shinden with the doors open. So fantastic detail, lots of interior stuff. And in fact, here's a gentleman from the company showing you how to use some of their tools, the scraper, panel line scraper, and that kind of stuff. So they're selling some neat stuff. And he's got one open, Mr. Kobayashi here. So again, just a little taste, more vendors, cars, resin updates, parts, upgrades. This gentleman at Lazy Dog Studios makes his own laser cut glue holders, adjustable plane holder, which is really neat.
I don't know if I'm going to get in there or not.
And more glue shells. How you doing? Well, it looks like you almost sold out of these, huh?
I have order forms.
You have order forms.
I have order forms, and I can make as many as needed.
All right, there you go. Lazy Dog.
Yes.
Look him up. Whoops, excuse me. Fantastic. All right, I'm going to go across. Now that we've taken a quick look at the dealer room, we're going to go take a look at some of the models on display. So Squadron is here. They have their own room, which is really neat. It's a great story, comeback story, because they were kind of out of business for a while and they were sold to new owners. And I'll just show you a peek where the new owners have really ramped up things and they restocked. And there's a line at the counter and they've got a big room really decked out. Really, really nice. I took a peek in here. If you're a Star Wars fan, the new Millennium Falcon is out with accurate sidewalls instead of the old crappy sidewalls. And lots of stuff. So anyways, big ship models. All right, the last thing I will show you is the contest hall. I actually haven't been in this much. Yeah. Hi, how you doing? Oh, hey, how's it going?
You doing okay?
I'm doing okay.
Are you taking pictures of our lovely tour room?
Yes, I am. Taking video, live video.
It's a lot of models.
There's a hell of a lot of models in here. Yes. Yeah, I see. Yes. Yeah, they were just talking to me in the beginning there. Hey, digital image. Yeah, this is, oh, look at this, a Gigant, it looks like. This is really big. It's hard to see in the picture, but here's my hand. This thing's got to have like a 60-inch wingspan on it. Monogram armor car. Supposed to have looking for details. Straight out of the box. Yeah, Gigant. There we go. ME323. So, anyways, here's the room where all the static displays are here for judging. So I just all this armor on one side and aircraft on the other. Now this being the Nationals, all the aircraft, all the models you see are all top notch. Imagine all of the first, second, and third place winners at your local competition, and that's all you'll see here. You won't see any second rate or sloppy. Oh, all right, go ahead. It's real busy here. This is all top tier modeling. So some dioramas here as well. Look at this. Burnt out building, some artillery, Stormovik passing over. Wow, looks like a first perspective. So figures as well. Oh, that's interesting. It's some really interesting, weird, and wonderful stuff. The small carrier, looks like a carrier escort or something with all kinds of stuff on it. F-35s and whatnot, World War II era. So they're still setting up. The competition hasn't started yet, so people are still piling in. This is still a lot more than what I saw yesterday. Room is still filling up. I think I've seen this before. I believe it's pretty much scratch built. Amazing dioramas. It's funny seeing stuff from some of my local events, and you got stuff from people all over the country that come here for this. It's an interesting space shuttle in the process of being launched. So we got the real space. Here's the crawler. There's a Mad Max vehicle and a Batman.
Yeah, that's Mad Max.
Mad Max, yes, I thought, yes.
That's that last movie. That was
The last one? Yeah, that was a fun movie. Look at that. That is fantastic. Batmobile. So yeah, science fiction stuff. Got this at 5-star stories, looks like. Yeah, Lynn Mirage. Of course, your contingent of Gundams and related items like that. I saw this earlier. If you're a Battlestar Galactica fan, there's a neat diorama. I've been working on a Viper. A really nice decked out Millennium Falcon. Dinosaurs. All kinds of dinosaurs. There are collections. Somebody's a big Navy fan. Pre-war? Oh, Korean War. Oh, gotcha. So the theme is Korean War. Thank you. So, Korean War from the American side. Oh, you don't see too many models of these. And British. South Korean. And of course, North Korean. Oh, look at that. So there's different themes, there's different categories. Here is, no, these are not German Nazis. These are Finnish. That's it, Finland. So they'll have different categories, different themes. This is a group build of all Japanese aircraft, which is interesting, on a Japanese battle flag. And basically the entire collection of Japanese aircraft that served in service is on this thing. It's really amazing. This is neat. We have a Saturn V. I believe it's 1/48 scale. Yeah, 1/48 scale Saturn V cutaway. And it's huge. The thing's got to be 15 feet long. Well, not even 50 feet, maybe about 10 feet long. And it's just a monster. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. I've seen the real Saturn V's in museums, and it is really good close modeling of it with cutaway, the tanks. There you can see the lunar lander in there. Service module, command module, escape. That is beautiful. Cutaways, seats. Saturn V deconstructed. So sorry, link on that. They got some trophies in the back there. So I think they'll be judging. I can't remember if it's Friday night or Saturday morning. More bus, and you can see the room is just a monster. I mean, look at all these bombers, B-17s, all lined up. Hey, Adam, you still on? Are you on? Somebody bugging me as I'm recording. So some really nice stuff. I'm looking for improper use of the air vents for Adam. Not really seeing it. That's good. It's a very unusual painted B-17 there. So anyways, this is just gobs and gobs. This is a nuclear bomb. More dioramas. A filming of, this is good. So they're recreating the filming of Star Wars, the original Star Wars. You can see a Millennium Falcon in there. I can't really get the camera in there very well. The focus is going out. You can see the motion control camera on its rail. You see some models of the Y-wings and X-wings and plastic model kits on the. It's just the imagination that you see at these shows is just outstanding. We've got Luftwaffe 46 paper airplanes, quote unquote, that never saw service but were speculated on. We're in design process. Oh, for some reason, I always like this version of the Audi Quattro Rally. That's always a neat paint scheme. So ships, submarines, figures. We'll just go. Whoops. Show you rows and rows and rows and rows and rows, and there's still space. I'm sure that'll be filled up at some point in the next day or so. Oh, this is neat. Somebody has a Lancaster bomber with a TV. I don't know if you can see it, the reflections, but you see explosions and whatnot. Oh, I just got a message. So I may have to go, I got a reminder, I may have to go watch a seminar on some stuff. So I'll leave you guys, I'll just show you some of the, it is absolute saturation of the eyes here. It's amazing. What I'll do, I will at some point go by and start taking pictures of all this stuff for video, but it's just so much to see. Here's the famous B-17 diner. It's made its rounds. This is the actual recreation of an actual location. Oops, got your way. It is busy. I gotta watch my back. There's so many people running around doing stuff. Taking pictures, moving their models. I can squeeze in here. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. So sorry if I'm moving the camera around a lot too much. Just to give you a hint, some of the models here. Oh, I have this kit. I have not built it. It looks really nice. So if you're, again, I am at the IPMS Nationals here in San Marcos, Texas, right outside of San Antonio. And if you are in the area, this is a show well worth coming to see the beautiful scale models, see vendors, seminars. Even if you're not a plastic modeler, an RC modeler, come here to get ideas on, look at this. What is, somebody went crazy with a Lancaster, turboprops, counter-rotating, stuff I've never seen before. Avro Shackleton, look at that. That would make a great RC model, look at that. So anyways, we'll go back to long shot. Thanks everybody for joining in here, joining me here at the IPMS Nationals. And again, hopefully I'll give you get some more video and pictures and stuff later on the channel. But thank you for joining me. I just got a message, so I think there's a seminar I'm gonna go take a look at on how to do some fancy stuff with the airbrush. So I will see you guys later, and thanks for joining me. Have a good day.